Hey guys, welcome back to the workshop. So we are going to be doing some ink blending techniques. So what you'll need is you can buy this from Kazaz. These are the mini ink blenders, and you can buy the mini ink blending foams as well. Then you have one for each ink and it doesn't get cross-contaminated, etc, etc. So I've got some die cuts here that I cut out, and we are going to run through our first technique. And the best part about this too, so the pads just go right on the end, they velcro on, but the best part about this too is you can use your inks to colour any paper the way you want. So you might just have white paper, you might only buy white paper, and you want to use your Distress inks to colour this. So this is Stormy Sky in Distress ink. I'm just going to pick up some ink on that and start dabbing it on. And the cool part is you'll get like this distressed effect. Thing is, just kind of keep dabbing, but you don't want to pick too much up. Main reason is because, as you've probably just noticed, I got a big circle in there, so this is not a good size to kind of show you guys on, but you get the hint anyways. So you can have fun with your inks and colour paper any way that you want, which is the amazing part of this. So the thing is, if you want to, you can just keep kind of stamping over with the circles like that to kind of get a water bubble effect as well. And that is the good part about these inks. So there we go. Now I've kind of got like a little bit of a water bubble effect in there, like almost like the ink's gone on there, and then I've dropped some droplets of water on there and it's kind of expanded out and left some ripples in there without the waterlog effect. So that's kind of cool in itself, but you can just blend over this properly and end up with a nice big solid colour. But apart from that, I actually like that the way it is with the water bubble effect to it. I think it's pretty. So I'll just put my lid back on my ink so it doesn't dry out now that I'm done with it, and I'll take this blending foam off. Now, taking these foams off can be a bit messy on the fingers too, so be mindful of that. That one really wanted to stick on there, so I've got a bit of ink on my tabletop, so I'll just wipe that off with a baby wipe. And then we can move on to the next tag. So this one here, I am going to just add a little bit of a pop of colour and make it just a little bit different. Because the thing is, it's a print, so I don't necessarily have print all the way around this one in specific. So I'm going to take my Distress ink. And this one here I'm using Salty Ocean, just for a hint of blue, ink up that pad, and then I'm just going to kind of brush it over the edges, like that, all the way around. And then that is going to create just a really nice kind of soft edge to the tag, and you won't have like the white of the inside of the paper all the way around. It'll just give it a really nice touch to it, so that it's not just a plain tag. And that's another way to use your Distress inks with the ink blending tool. And then the last one is kind of a little bit of a trick I like to do sometimes as well, and this one is using the Distress ink Aged Mahogany. So I'll pick up the pad for this one. Now I've already edged this tag with it, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scrunch it up. I wouldn't recommend doing this with dirty hands like I already have. Be careful when you're doing that as well, that you're not actually ripping the tag itself. But then again, you could rip it for a little bit of an effect. If you accidentally done it, it looked kind of cool. So now that's all kind of twisted up and a bit misshapen, I'm going to grab my ink on the ink blending tool again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of brush over this, and it'll pick up all the raised spots. So now all those raised spots on that tag have got this, and it's given this kind of really nice effect, and it looks kind of awesome in my opinion anyways, but I like it. And I would honestly use this tag then on a scrapbooking layout just for a little bit of added interest. So yeah, that is a few ways to use the ink blending tool with your distress inks. So I'm actually going to grab something a little bit on the heavy side. So I might actually grab one of my die cutting pads to re-flatten that back out. And then that'll be nice and flat again with a kind of cool little bit of a print on it. And yeah, I'll be able to use it on a scrapbooking layout in a coming up online workshop. So thanks guys for watching. Tell me if you're enjoying this or not. And yeah, so yeah. Alright, bye guys.